Hello, welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily brought to you in partnership with the SofaScore app. Everton have today unveiled a stunning design feature there, where it's not mine, at the Everton new stadium. It's part of the 30,000 metre squared fan plaza. You can see from the picture there, the CGI effect, that the light blue brick has gone down. Looking absolutely tremendous next to the stadium there. But the new design feature means the historic dock wall that was there will remain exposed. And the club have, through these images, are showing you exactly what it looks like. And on the one that's on the screen now, where the light blue brick is, that is where the original dock was. So when we're in the fan plaza and you stood on that, you are essentially stood on the footprint of the original dock. And this is all part of Everton's nod to the heritage of the site. This has been key, really, in the design features by Dan Meese. And I think, listen, a lot of people will look at this news or this story and just be like, so what? It's a stadium. Show me the stadium. But it is all these little features that will make it stand out. And when you see it, how much effort Everton went into, rather than just putting up a generic bowl, which is what some people describe the inside of it as like. It's far from it. Everton could have built a Meccano stadium. They offered the site in Croxteth, weren't they, at the Stone Cross site, which would have just been basically a stadium that would have gone up quickly. They'd probably been in it for a couple of years now. A lot cheaper. Everton chose the more expensive, more complex site. And these design features that we're seeing now coming into play will make it unique. And it looks tremendous. I was over on New Brighton the other day, the weekend, and looked across, and obviously it was a sunny day, so it was amazing, but you could see the stadium. It looked tremendous from across the river, the sun reflecting on it. But what's brilliant about it is it looks like original building all around it, just with the stadium roof above it. So they've done an incredible job. Listen, we as Evertonians know how good it's going to be, but when you see the detail like this as well, that when you're, drone footage and everything else, when it's all finished, you'll see the outline of the old dock wall. And because of those blue brick and the way they've done the blue brick, means it's supposed to reflect as if it's water. You will look like the stadium is sitting on the original dock. So there you go. And I've made that sound. It's not as exciting as a centre forward that comes in and gets 35 goals, but it is good. At times when we're looking for positive, the stadium really is the positive story. Moving on from that, Everton are apparently interested in two young Brazilian forwards as they cast their net far and wide in terms of recruitment. Those two players are Alisson and Brahim Palacios, who both play as forwards for Atletico Mineiro. Their club president has said that Everton have had scouts at the games. They're very interested in the two players. Alisson's 18-year-old and can play as a right winger or a forward, and Palacios is a 21-year-old and also can occupy any of the front three positions, both highly rated. And Everton have been criticised in the past of not getting into this market, the South American market. Obviously, there's been changes in recent years with work permit criteria and all that. It's definitely a market Everton need to tap into. We saw how much Richarlison developed when we got him, but Watford went early with Richarlison and got him and developed him and obviously made a big profit on him, and Everton certainly need to be getting in and benefiting from this market. So that's good news that they are looking at it, and hopefully we could end up with one or two of those players coming into the club. Would be a real sign of progress in my opinion. Everton and Aston Villa have also again been linked with a move for Barcelona youngster Fermin Lopez. He was mentioned the other day as part of the story that said that Barcelona wanted Amadou Onana. Lopez was one of four players that apparently Barcelona were happy to let move to Everton. He is a very highly rated player. He's 20 years of age. Aston Villa also monitoring his situation as well. And finally, Andros Townsend, former Everton winger, has labelled points deductions in the Premier League for the PSR rules as nonsense, even though his current side, Luton Town, could benefit from, obviously, Everton and Nottingham Forest receiving points deductions. Everton are currently involved in their second PSR hearing of the season. Well, it's actually the third, isn't it, if you include the appeal thing. Townsend thinks it's nonsense. I'm with him. I think points deductions are a joke, and obviously a lot of you who watch this will know my feelings on it. I think certainly a transfer ban, I think, makes most sense out of everything, and I understand that would hamper Everton Football Club right now. Absolutely it would, but that has got to be a punishment that every club takes the risk with. The way PSR rules said it before, the way they are, they're there for the financial side of it to stop clubs going out of business. And therefore, transfer ban would stop you spending money. And that would make ultimately your balance sheet look a lot healthier, which means that you've got more chance of staying in business, I guess. Taking points off clubs that have already won them makes a mockery of the competition. But also, you're losing places where you are as well, which then doubles up as a fine, which then impacts financially on you, which is almost making the position worse. You've been done in the first place for that financial situation, and then the rules are making that worse. So it is, I absolutely agree with Andros Townsend. Points deductions for PSR breaches are ridiculous and nonsense, and hopefully they'll become a thing of the past. They should be scrapped right now. Hey ho. That is it for the News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. See you later.